In honor of our 4th year of producing the series, there are many options if you're seeking for free software for your PC. 3 programs will step it up a notch and show you 10 pieces of free software that are genuinely excellent, as opposed to just 5. And we've already begun. The Tor browser is the first item. The Tor browser goes a little farther to give you the most privacy and security possible as you browse the internet, even though there are other browsers like Brave and others that do a decent job of safeguarding your private. This open-source browser encrypts your web traffic within the Tor network using more than 6,000 Tor relays to help you remain anonymous online. The downside of all this privacy protection is that it will slow down your browsing. Additionally, it disables third-party trackers and deletes privacy-sensitive information like cookies and browser history while enabling access to the dark web, a network of websites that are not indexed by popular search engines. You'll see a screen asking you to connect to Tor when you first use the Tor browser. To avoid the screen later, check the box next to Always Connect Automatically. Then select Connect to browse privately. For Windows, Mac OS, and Linux users, there is the Tor browser. They also have an Android app for mobile devices. A great free and open source alternative to Adobe Illustrator is Inkscape. To create scalable icons, pictures, and logos, this vector graphics editor is packed with features. For the generation and manipulation of objects, a wide range of tools are available. SVG formatted files can be edited, created, and exported into various formats, including PNG. Understanding your layout is not too tough. The majority of the key tools are arranged along the left side of the window, with a color bar at the bottom. There is a steep learning curve when you first start, so it's wise to look over their lessons first. Additionally, their forum is a fantastic location to ask issues and find community responses. For Windows, Inkscape is available on Linux and Mac OS. Windows file and folder search functionality is terrible, and Microsoft should be ashamed of itself. Everything is an open-source software for Windows only, which significantly improves the experience. In fact, it ought to be a standard feature of every Windows operating system. It uses less system resources and is simple to use. However, when the software is open, it displays a list of each file and folder on your computer. The search box's limitations on what is displayed when you start typing make it easier for you to find what you're looking for quickly. Everything is a must-have program if you use Windows. You're a software engineer, you might want to take a look at Atom, an open-source text and source code editor that supports plugins created in Node. When working on a group project, Embedded and JS take the lead. Atom's teletype feature not only speeds up workflow by allowing real-time collaboration with others, but it also offers outstanding cross-platform support for Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. It comes with thousands of themes and packages, so you may customize it however you like. It has an intuitive design and several features in common with Visual Studio Code. But unlike most of its rivals like Visual Studio Code, it is actually 100% free and open source. Up next, a free and open source screen recorder is OBS Studio. That's excellent for capturing gameplay from video games, tutorial videos, or other content on your monitor. Additionally, Twitch, YouTube, and other services are frequently used to stream video games. There are no imposed time restrictions or watermarks, and you are allowed an infinite amount of scenes. Just be aware that lag may occur on systems with minimal system requirements. The user interface can be seen in the image below. There are some who will be worried by the infinity effect. Once you begin recording, if it annoys you, just minimize it. The setup process has a small learning curve, but the beginner's guide will walk you through it. I'll include a link to it in the video's description. For Windows, Mac OS, and Linux users, OBS Studio is accessible. An open-source graphics toolkit called Blender has been used to make animated movies, video games, 3D printed objects, visual effects, and much more. Its capabilities include 3D modeling, sculpting tools, rigging, skinning, and an integrated video editor, among others. Most people will initially find the user interface to be confusing. Blender actually has the biggest learning curve of all the items in this movie. Fortunately, they do provide helpful instructions on their website to assist you in getting started. Linux, Mac OS, and Windows all support Blender. Thanks for watching. Links are in the description. If this video is useful for you, give it a thumbs up. What free software do you think we should feature in upcoming videos? Let us know in the comments. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe and ring the bell to stay up to date with the latest free software and other tech-related stuff here on ETHEREUM.